mixture of rules this week that we're going to focus on. So of course we know that we start every sentence with a capital letter and we finish with the period. And also last week, the week before, we learned the proper usage of and an. Remember, goes with consonants. A consonant is any letter that's not a vowel. And an goes with your vowels, okay? And so last week we learned capitalizing I in the middle of your sentence. All right, this week we will focus on proper nouns, whether it's someone's name or it's the name of a place. Anytime you see a proper noun of a person or a place inside of a sentence, you make sure to capitalize it, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Can you see the sentences?
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and start with number 1. So number 1 says, Dad and I went camping. So I'll give you about a minute to get that one. Dad and I went camping.
Yeah.
What? You copy the sentence and make sure to capitalize.
Yes. I don't know how to capitalize a D. I forgot how to capitalize that D. I forgot to capitalize that D. Capitalize you. Them is Flugents. Done.
All right, let's go ahead and discuss this one. So Dad and I went camping.
That's what I did.
Okay, who would like to walk us through that one? Go ahead.
To capitalize the D, capitalize the I, and put a period at the end.
Yes, capitalize that D, capitalize that I, and period. Did everyone do that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. All right, let's look at number 2. Lisa and Sam went to Walmart. You have a couple of proper nouns in there. Make sure to pay attention to those. Lisa and Sam went to Walmart.
Okay, do I have to do?
A, only A, Caitlin, that's what I was saying.
Lisa and
You only write it one time, Geppetto, made Pinocchio. Yes. Okay, yeah, you can go, I'm gonna sing on one at a
This what
time.
I have to do this year.
How many sides the triangle have? Do this one, Geppetto decided to make a wood puppet named Pinocchio.
I'm still writing.
Okay, I'll give you about 20 seconds.
I'm done. Now can I do the next one?
Let's go ahead and discuss this one. So Lisa and Sam went to Walmart. Who would like, excuse me. All right, Hannah, go ahead.
You capitalize the L and a period.
Say it again.
You capitalize the L and Walmart ends with a period.
Okay, but you're missing one thing. Lisa and Sam went to Walmart.
The S needs to be capitalized.
Yes, S in Sam. That's a boy or girl's name. Yes, Lisa and Sam went to Walmart. So we capitalized Lisa, Sam, and Walmart. Those are all proper nouns. And we finish with the period. Did everybody get that? Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, number 3. Our class went to Disney World. Go to the bathroom, Kim.
Hey. Miss Fulgens. Oh, Miss Fulgens.
I'm here.
I can't see that word because the sun is covering it.
Oh, I think it's the glare. Hold on. Is that better? Or it's still, I think it's the glare.
Oh.
Okay, can you see it now?
No.
No, I think, hold on, let me see. What about now? Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. Just let me know when you have it.
Okay. I got it.
Okay.
Miss Fulgens,
Yes.
I can't see the words.
Okay, I think it's the glare. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, is that better? I got rid of it.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, a few more seconds. I'm talking in 2nd grade.
Done with Flugents. I keep missing a little.
I'm missing a what? Okay, let's do this one. Okay, our class went to Disney World. Okay, go ahead, Harlem.
Capital O.
Good, capitalize the O.
And put a period.
Okay, is there a proper noun in here? You're missing
Disney
something. Yes, remember Disney World is a proper noun. We capitalize that, yes, and then we put a period. Good. Our class went to Disney World. Okay, number 4, we saw either you're going to put a or an dolphin in the ocean. Which one will go on the line? A or an? Pay attention to the word dolphin. That'll help you to know which one to put.
A.
Well, you can write it. Thank you. We saw either a or an dolphin in the ocean. One. Serving special sounds, not 2 vowels. S-T-M-A-Y. Oh, yeah, left your container.
Done with Flugents. Done with Flugents.
All right, let's go over number 4. Did somebody in here online? Okay, go ahead, Carly. All right, number 4.
Capitalize the W.
Capitalize first letter W. Is it a or an?
And
Well, look at that D. Is D a vowel or a consonant?
A.
Well, yes. Yeah, D is a consonant, so that means a. Everybody put a.
Yeah.
Not an dolphin, a dolphin. That D is a consonant. And when we have a consonant, we put a. So we saw a dolphin in the ocean, finish with a. All right, good. Awesome. Okay. So number 5, this will be create your own. So you write your own sentence with a proper noun. It could be a proper noun of a person or a proper noun of a place. Either one is fine, and then we'll discuss it.
Miss Flugits,
Yes.
how you spell Target?
Target.
Done, Miss Flugits.
Guys, you can just show me a thumbs up when you're done, okay? Thank you. All right, let's hear some of them. Let's hear a couple of people's sentences to share. All right, what you have, Hannah, what you have?
Mom and I went to the Henry Ford Museum.
Awesome. Mom and I went to the Henry Ford Museum. That's her proper noun, okay? Amina, what you have? Kelsey and I stayed at Hilton Hotel. Awesome. That's her proper noun. Okay, Evan?
Lucas got eyes.
Oh, Lucas has eyes, like eyes. Okay, yes, that's his proper noun. Good. Okay, Harlem, what you have? I'm just trying to turn it so y'all can see it.
Mom and I went to Target.
Mom and I went to Target. Good. Serenity, what you have?
Sam went fishing.
Sam went fishing. Proper noun is Sam. Good. Carly?
We went to the zoo.
We went to the zoo. What's the name of the zoo? Just make up a name. Just say Lafayette Zoo. Lafayette Zoo. That will be your proper noun. Good. Anybody else has theirs? All right, that's it.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so that's what we're doing for writing this week, just dealing with proper nouns in sentences and also following our other rules we had about capitalizing I and and, okay? All right, let's go ahead and move on to phonics.
Miss Flugits,
Yes?
I don't have my phonics book yet.
No, we're not doing the pages. I'm just doing the lesson. Yeah, and I'll put the pages up for you after our Zoom is over. Yeah, as long as you don't spill it. Oh, yeah.
Do we need it right?
Not at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and go over our chart.
Yes, our charts. Charts.
Can you see it, chart 6?
I can see chart 6. I can see it.
All right, let's go over it together with 6 and 7. All right, let's begin. CK says, and Doug. Wait, do we know the chart? Or do you need to repeat after me, or do we know it?
We know it.
We know
All right,
it.
well, let's do it together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
CK says in duck.
E says E, and B. O says O, and O. Y says I, A, Y says A, S, T says in stop. PL says pull in plane. FR says fur in frog. TR says chur in train. SH says sh in ship. TH says in block. CL says cool in clock. FL says full in flake. GL says full in glue. All right, let's do chart 7. I don't know if I'm gonna get some people to hold it for me next time. All right, chart 7. We know it, or you need to repeat after me.
No.
We're good? All right, let's go. BR says burr in bride. DR says jur in drum. PR says purr in pray. GR says grr in grin. SM says in smoke. SC says in scat. SK says in skate. SP says in spade. CR says purr in crab. TW says twa in twins. SPL says full in splash. SBR says spur in sprain. SCR says skr in scream. SQU says squawk in squeak. SN says sn in snack. SL says slow in sleep. STR says sure in stream. SW says swap in swim. All right, so today we'll do a couple of sounds off of chart 7. We'll do SM, SC, SK, SPCR, and TW. So let's look at them here. The orange right here. All right, let's go ahead and mark some sounds and vowels. Well, circling special sounds and vowels, okay? First word right here. Circle SP. How do I mark the vowel? What's the word? Good. Anybody here? Okay, Josiah. Next one right here.
Circle SC.
Good. How do I mark the vowels?
Put a smiley face.
Well, that's 2 vowels, A and E, so we mark that a little differently.
Line.
Yes, I put a line over the first vowel, cross out the second one. What's the word?
L.
L. Good. Next one, Amina. Circle SM. How do I mark the vowels?
Line I and cross out the E.
Good. Next. Awesome. Smile. Okay. Next one. Okay, Hannah.
The R her and
Mhm.
the line over it and cross out the E.
Okay. Word. Awesome. Next one. You can see. CR and good. And that's another sound. That looks like an H, but it's a K. What's the word? Crack. Good. Okay, next one up here. Anybody like to do this one? Okay, go ahead, Camille.
Circle the S, K, and mark the Y with a smile face.
I circle the Y. It's a special sound. Remember Y? This is I, like in fly, but good. What's the word?
Sky.
Good. Okay, Carly.
Circle SM.
Good.
Smiley face on the A.
Good. And
Circle CK.
what's the word?
Smack.
Smack. Good. Next one. Anybody? Okay, Serenity.
Circle SL.
Good. How do I mark the vowels?
Put a line and a
Cross out E.
E.
What's the word?
slope.
Good. Okay, next one. Carla.
Circle TW,
Mm-hmm.
You gotta put the line on top.
TH,
Yep. And what do I do to this E?
mark it.
What smiley face or a long? It's only one vowel.
Line.
Smiley face. If it's only one vowel, put the smiley face.
Oh,
What's
it's
the
long.
word?
It's long.
Well, 12. Yes. Okay, and last one. Mhm.
Circle TW.
Good. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Uh-huh.
And circle T.
S-T. What's the word?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So those were some special sounds. You'll see those in your pages today. All right. So on Friday, your book introduced to you what's called a declarative sentence, or declarative is the same thing. So a declarative sentence is basically a statement sentence. It is telling us something. Whenever the sentence is giving us information about something or telling us about something, it is called a declarative sentence. Could you say that word?
Declarative.
Declarative. So, yes. So we're going to start learning the 4 different types of sentences. So this is one of them, and we're learning the second one today. But declarative sentences will tell us something. And when a sentence will say something like, on Friday, we are going shopping, that's a declarative sentence. You're telling me something. I have who, we, what are we going to do? Go shopping on Friday. Okay, so declarative. Next, we have what's called, this is a new one that we're learning today, which is called an interrogative. Say that. Interrogative. So an interrogative type of sentence is a question. It is asking you something. Whenever like the police find a criminal and they want to question them, it's called they interrogate them. So when they question them, they interrogate them. So look at interrogative. Do you hear how they kind of have the same sound, kind of interrog, same thing. So interrogative sentences are when you ask someone something, when you're asking a question that is an interrogative sentence. So we have declarative or declarative sentence, which tells us something. Then we have interrogative, which will ask us something. So let's identify which one is which. I have 4 sentences here. Now, before we get to that, I want to teach you what's called proofreader marks, okay? The first one we'll learn is what it means to capitalize. So whenever we are doing our sentences, which we just did a few minutes ago, we knew that we had to capitalize our first letter. Well, there are certain marks that you use to show that you have to capitalize something. So, example, like if you're grading a paper and someone didn't capitalize, to show them that they didn't capitalize, you would use a certain mark to show them that. So this is the mark that you show to capitalize. These 3 lines right here. This means to capitalize. So whenever you have a sentence and there's a letter that needs to be capitalized, you put those 3 lines underneath that letter. Okay? So look at this sentence here. The dog dug a hole. We know that we need to capitalize our first letter, T, right? So what I'll do is put the 3 lines just underneath the T. Not underneath the whole word, because I don't capitalize each letter in the, but instead just under the T so that I know to capitalize it. These 3 lines mean to capitalize. Anytime we have a word that we need to capitalize, we put the 3 lines underneath it, okay? Okay?
Okay.
1 second. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these sentences here. All right, so capital is first letter. But tell me what kind. Is it a D, declarative, or I, interrogative? The dog dug a hole. Is that a declarative or an interrogative sentence? It is a declarative because it's telling us something. The dog, about the dog, what did he do? Dug a hole. Next we have, are you coming over? Where do I need to put 3 lines? Underneath the A to show that it needs to be capitalized. What type of sentence is it? Declarative or interrogative?
Interrogative.
I, because it's asking something. Are you coming over? Now, whenever we put punctuation at the end of this type of sentence, it's a little different. Does anybody know what goes at the end of an interrogative sentence?
Question.
Question mark, right? Question mark. Okay. Next, we have Ben will catch the ball. What do I put the 3 lines? B. And is it a declarative or interrogative? Declarative. All right. Next, we have, did you clean your room? Where do we put our 3 lines to capitalize? Underneath the D. Okay, and then is it declarative or interrogative? Interrogative. Good, interrogative. Awesome. So we have declarative, interrogative, declarative, interrogative. So, declarative sentences are telling you something. Interrogative sentences are asking you something. Okay? All right, so that's it for phonics. I wanted to teach you the 2 types of sentences, go over some special sounds, and over our charts. You do your pages in your book. All right, let's move on to math. Could you get your math book out for me? Everyone who has their math book. If not, I'll have the pages up after our Zoom if you need to. We're doing a graph today.
I don't want to slow dance. Got my book.
All right. I'm waiting on an answer.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let your parents know about it because that's not the first time, and I've asked you not to do that. Yep. All right, sorry. So it's gonna be 17. It's gonna look like this. This is what we're working on right now. Pictograph. That's what we're learning today. What's called a pictograph.
You said 17?
Yep, it's gonna say lesson worksheet 17. Our favorite days of the week.
Mine is not slow with a 30.
Okay, I have it up here if you kind of forget. Everybody has their math book or still not yet? Yeah, thumbs up if you have one. Yeah, I think so. I think when you turn everything in.
Is this right page?
Yep, this is 17. Yep, our favorite days of the week graph. This one right here, 17. Yep, that's it. Make sure to put your name on it. Now, yes?
I cannot find it.
What page does your book open to? Like it starts on 2? You probably have to flip through a couple. It's gonna probably take you a little while to get there. Just so an idea, guys, what you could do is tear your pages as you go. That's kind of what we do in class. We tear them as we go so that it's easier to find the pages. So once we complete a day of pages, we take them out. So you could do that. That'll help you whenever it's time like to find them. It'll be easier. So let me see, what page are you on, Solomon? What number does it say in the top corner, the right? It's gonna be between your facts 17A, and between the worksheet. It's gonna be between those. So after you see the facts page 17A, it'll be behind that. So that's it, and then it's gonna be after this. Okay, who has it? Let me see. I just want to make sure. I did see some, but let me see again. Okay. You found it, Solomon? What page are you on? Let me see. What number is that? I can't see the number. 14. So keep flipping. It's a little bit past that. It's a little past that. So 14, keep going. You'll see 15 and 16. Then you'll get to 17. Good job, first grade. You finished, Kinley? Y'all have to write your spelling today, too. Yeah. Yes. 4 times today. No, you don't do that today. That's not today. Only 16 and 17, not 18. Yes, and I'm gonna add your spelling at the end. Write your words 4 times. 4 times spelling. Yeah, let me. All right, are we good? You got it, Solomon? Yes? All right, so today we are learning what's called a pictograph. So we already learned what a graph is when we use it to collect data. We usually shade in how many. Well, a pictograph is pretty much the same thing, except with a pictograph, you use pictures to fill in the graph. That's why it's called a pictograph. So the difference between a regular graph and this graph, a regular graph, which is a bar graph, we just shade in until we get to the number. A pictograph, we put a picture to show that, okay? So let me write that on here so that you can see what it's spelled like. So I told you we'll learn a lot of different types of graphs. So this is the one that we're learning, a pictograph. So obviously, if you look at the title of your graph, what is the graph going to be about?
Our favorite days of the week.
Our favorite days of the week. Now the graph is missing one thing. We have the title, we have the days of the week at the bottom, but something we're missing. Let's see who can figure out what we're missing on this graph. What we're missing?
The days.
The date. Well, the days are at the bottom. The days of the week are at the bottom. Is something else we're missing to complete our graph?
How much do you like the days of the week?
That, but it's something else that should be on the left side of that graph. Anybody knows? Oh my gosh. Camille, what you have? You on mute?
Numbers.
Yes. Y'all said it, but we're missing the numbers. So let's go ahead and fill in our numbers. Okay, so when you start to put your numbers, always start at the bottom. So you'll start with number 1, 2, keep going, 3, 4. Now, let me see pencil. When you're filling in your numbers, please make sure that you're putting the number right next to the box, okay? You don't want to put it like on the line that might confuse you whenever it's time to start filling in. So like number 1, see how I'm putting it right there, right next to the box. See? 1. And I'm going to do the rest so that you can see. So go ahead and do that now, filling your numbers all the way to the top. Start at the bottom.
I don't have nothing.
Well, I'm doing it for you because I'm using your book. All right, see that? And look how I have the number right next to the box. That's how it should look, just like this. So you should be starting with 1 and going all the way to 12. One all the way to 12.
You don't need your own notebook anymore. Miss Flugence.
Yes.
I only have like 13 boxes. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Let me see. It should be only 12.
Yep.
If you have 13, you might have started by the number. You might have started number 1 by Sunday. Is that what you did? Oh no, that's because you did the numbers kind of jumbled. Look right here. Serenity. See how I have a number by each box? You have to have a number by each box. Yeah. So maybe try again.
Okay.
If you get it, could you show it to me, guys, when you have it, so I can see it?
I already did.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I did it.
Okay.
Already.
Before spelling, did y'all finish all the other pages? Okay.
I just got like, you made me almost trip out of the chair. What? Your water's by you. I almost got the chair.
Okay, yeah. Let me see, Lyric. Keep going. Yeah. Okay, I see it, Josiah. Good. Camille. Okay, Hannah. Good. Solomon. Yes. Okay. Harlem, you have it.
I got it. Yes. Got it.
Okay, just put it on the screen. Let me see.
Uh-oh. Stay right there, you little. Up in my angle right there.
Okay. All right, good. As long as you finish with 12, that's the top number. All right, good. Awesome. So that everyone has that. So this graph, so just like when we did the birthday graph, you remember how some of our workbook pages and even our assessment had questions? This will be the same thing. From now on, since this is our new graph that we're working on, you'll see questions in your book and on your assessment asking about this particular graph. So just make sure to keep track of this, especially if you tear it out of your book, keep track of it, okay? So let's go ahead and fill in our graph. So remember, this is a pictograph, so we're using pictures to complete this graph. So does anybody see where the picture is? It kind of shows you already on the graph. What are we using? A smiley face to fill in each one. So we are not shading in. We are using a smiley face, a picture to show how many children. Okay? Everybody's clear on that? You're using a smiley face. That's why they have that. And then it says 1 smiley face equals 1 child. So let's start with Sunday. 4 people said their favorite day was Sunday. So how many smiley faces am I filling in on Sunday?
4.
4. Go ahead and do that. 4 children said their favorite holiday, day of the week was Sunday. So fill in 4. Oh, somebody's shading in. And what are we supposed to be putting?
Smiley face.
That's what I thought. I just said it twice. But that's because you were not listening.
And I got smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. 3? No, 4 smiley face.
Okay, so you should have went to the number 4 for Sunday. Are we ready for the next one? Yes?
Yes.
All right. Next day is Monday. One person said their favorite day of the week was Monday. I don't think Monday's too popular.
Me too.
One person said their favorite day of the week was Monday. Just one. Let me see your books. Let me make sure we're doing it with smiley faces. Let's see.
Right there.
No.
You see it?
Face. Yes, Solomon, when you fill it in, you fill in each box. So that's 4 boxes you fill in. 4 people, so that's 4 boxes you have to fill in going up. Okay. All right, good. All right, let's go to Tuesday. 3 children said their favorite day of the week was Tuesday. 3 children said their favorite day of the week is Tuesday. How did that happen? Oh, that's a question. What were you doing? All right, let's go on to Wednesday. 5 children said their favorite day was Wednesday.
5.
Yep, 5.
This feels like a game. Got it.
5 children for Wednesday. Are you ready for Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
8 children said their favorite day was Thursday. So go ahead and fill in 8 boxes on Thursday. 8 children said their favorite day was Thursday. You need to go to the bathroom? Well, you can go because I didn't say it. You can go. Yeah.
Wait, 8?
We'll talk about it.
Nothing almost to the top. You said 8?
8, yes. Yes, 8 for Thursday.
then Friday is my favorite. Saturday and Thursday.
Okay, are we ready for Friday?
Yes.
11 children said their favorite day was Friday. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. My favorite day is Friday too. Me too. We're doing 5. I'm on 6. I'm on 7. I'm on 8. I'm on 9. I'm on 10. Okay.
How is your stomach, Evan?
Oh, no.
Feels better?
All together.
You sure?
How about 12? Because I love Friday.
Okay, are we ready for Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. Excuse me.
12.
10 children said their favorite day was Saturday. Saturday.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It almost reaches 11.
Mm-hmm.
What are we making here? It looks like a picture. Looks like a picture. Oh, it looks like a train.
Well, we weren't making anything. I was just filling it in. All right, so let me see your graphs. Let's make sure everybody has the correct graph. So when we ask the questions, we all have the same answer. Good. So this was our picture graph, filling it in. Awesome.
Miss Flugents,
Uh-huh.
can I go use the bathroom?
Yep. You have your graph? Let me see it first before you go. Yeah, that was it for right now. We'll finish the rest later.
It's not. Who's the side?
When you,
Carly, I just noticed
when
you're
you-
the oldest kid in this class.
you and me.
All right. Okay, good. All right, so you can go ahead and put your math away. You can finish your pages after our Zoom. We have a little bit more math to cover today, but I just wanted to get that graph done.
There is a lot of old people in here. Like, in second grade.
Yeah, just you and me, Carly, the boat. We're too old. No, and Brian and Evan.
All right, so let's discuss a couple of things, and we have another part of our lesson today. Okay, so let's look at 16. What number is one more than 16? One more than 16. Camille.
17.
Okay, I did ask Camille, but everybody's gonna say 17.
17.
Thank you. Okay, so 24. What's one less than 24? We're going back. One less.
23.
23.
3.
98. What's one more than 98? One more.
99.
99.
I didn't say it, so yeah. All right, so let's talk about even and odd. Remember, we have even numbers that are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and odd numbers that are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So whenever we have double-digit numbers, though, how do we determine which one is even or odd? Which number do we look at? Hannah, which one?
The back number.
We only pay attention to the back number, and it will tell us if that number is even or odd. So let's look at 38. Will that be even or odd? Is it even or odd?
Even.
It is even. Look at that 8.
Even is
41. Even or odd? 41. Even or odd?
Odd.
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 79. Even or odd? Raya.
Odd.
Odd. They're raising their hand, guys, so could you raise your hand? Thank you. 62. Is it even or odd 62? Do this one.
Odd.
Why would it be odd? Look at that too. Even. Remember, even numbers. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Even means we can split it equally. Odd means we cannot. Now, whenever we split something equal, what does that mean if we split it equally? What does that even mean?
They're gonna have the same number on both sides.
It's gonna have the same amount. So what if I have a shape though? So what if I got a square? How do I divide this equally? How do I divide this square equally?
Split down the middle.
I can split it down the middle. Yes, cut it in half. So where it's equal, right? I know. Yes, I know. Okay, if I have a circle. Is this in equal pieces?
No,
No, why? Why is this not in equal pieces?
because there's a big piece and two small pieces.
And they're not all the same size, right? Like they should be, correct? So therefore, this could not be equal pieces. Equal
It's not
pieces,
fair.
when you're splitting shapes, means that it has to have the same size. Both of them have the same size. Awesome. All right, so last part of our math lesson. So we learned about our days of the week, which we just covered: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday. So we have what's called the weekend and the weekdays. Has anybody heard someone say, we're gonna go there on the weekend? Have y'all heard that term before, weekend? Or you heard weekdays?
I heard both.
So the week is divided into two parts. We have 7 days in a week, and it's divided between the weekends and the weekdays. The weekends are when we have Saturday and Sunday. Anytime we say we're gonna go on the weekend, that means either on Saturday or Sunday. That's what weekend means. So if weekend is Saturday and Sunday, guess what's the weekdays? Monday through Friday. So weekdays, we go to school, right? We don't go to school on the weekends. We only go to school on the weekdays. So whenever we say weekdays, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
This was that on our test?
Okay, so these are the difference. Your weekends are Saturday and Sunday, those 2 days. Your weekdays are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So your weekends, so what are some things you would only do on the weekends?
Barbecue.
Somebody said barbecue. Yep, most people barbecue on Sundays. Yes. What else could we only do? We're usually gonna do on the weekends. Camille.
Go to a hotel.
Maybe go out of town. Yes, some people would do that on weekends.
To go in a pool.
Might swim. Yes, especially during school. Yep, you'll swim on the weekend. Now, what are some things we would only do during the weekdays? School would be one of them. What else do we only do on the weekdays? Josiah?
You work.
Work, yes, you do homework, study for tests, all of that we would only do on the weekdays. So that's the difference between the two. We have the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and the weekdays, Monday through Friday. How does that sound? Good?
Good.
Awesome. All right, let's keep moving. We've done phonics, writing, math. Let's move to language.
Do we
It'll be
need
pretty
piece of
simple
paper?
today.
Yeah,
No, not today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today.
I thought we did language.
No, we did not.
We did phonics. Oh, sorry, I did mix up.
Okay, could you tell me what is a noun?
A
A noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea.
Yes, a noun is the name of a person, place, thing, or idea. So what are our two types of nouns?
Common and proper.
Common and proper, yes. So we've covered person. Can you tell me some common nouns of people?
Mom, Dad.
Mhm. Dad, you can just say them. You can say them, sister,
Grandpa.
grandpa, brother,
Aunt.
uncle, niece, grandma.
Grandma.
Good. So
Dad.
now give me me proper nouns of those people.
Barry. You're right.
Miss Blue Jay, Barry, you
Four.
said?
D3.
Dennis, yes. Devin, Evan, Lucas,
Brittany.
Uncle. What can we say? Uncle. Papa Corey, Uncle Corey, good. So then last week we covered common and proper nouns of places. Give me some common nouns of places.
McDonald's.
Hotel. What else?
Store.
Store.
Park.
Park.
Restaurant.
Restaurant. Awesome. Now give me some proper nouns of places. McDonald's.
Target.
Target. Pizza Hut.
Select. Oh, Whole Foods.
Starbucks.
Whole Foods. Burger King.
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Awesome.
McDonald's.
So we are good on common and proper nouns of people and places. Let's go on to the next thing, which a noun is the name of a person, place, and thing. Today we're going to talk about things. So we have two different kind of things. We have living things.
And non-living things.
Non-living. Oh, y'all remember? Okay.
Yeah,
Non-living. Living and
Oh, good.
non-living.
Well, that means this should be a review, right? This is like, we know this. Yes.
We know
So
this.
good. Well, I'm going to go through it quickly just for a review. So we have living and non-living things. Now, remember, yes, people are alive, but person has its own thing, okay? So you cannot say people. When you're listing things, you cannot say people. It has to be all the other things. Person is something separate from thing. So when we say living things, what are some things that are alive?
Lion.
Plants,
Animal.
all types of plants. Flowers, trees,
Animal.
animals, and last one, insects.
It's called insect.
Good. So these are all living plants, animals, insects. So anytime we give a thing, we can list a tree. We can say a daisy. We can say a lily. We could say a shark, a lion, a giraffe, a beetle, a spider, all of one. But yes, all of these are living things. Plants, animals, insects. When you list them, those are living things. Now, non-living is where we have so many. So non-living means that it's something that's not alive. That's it. Not alive. We'll do one at a time. One at a time, we'll list things that are non-living.
A
Camille,
tool.
go ahead first.
Toys.
A toy, yes. Any type of toy is not alive. Okay? Josiah.
A pillow.
Pillow. A pillow is not alive. I hope it's not. Okay? Solomon.
A TV.
Television. Yes, a TV is not alive. Good. Lyric.
A couch.
A couch. Not alive. Good. Couch. She didn't say couch. She said couch. Okay, Hannah.
A table.
Table. Good. A table is non-living. Serenity.
A fan.
A fan. Yes, non-living. Harlem.
A bed.
A bed. Non-living. Okay, is that everybody? Yep. Okay. All right. What's non-living?
A sky.
The sky. Yes.
But it's called the roof inside.
Oh, so you're talking about the roof of a house. Okay, so the roof of a house. Yep, a house. Okay, Brian was non-living.
A toilet.
A toilet, yes. I mean, it is. Evan?
Pizza.
Pizza, yes. Any type of food is not alive. I hope not. Are y'all eating live food?
No. Yes.
Yeah? Oh, no. I don't know if y'all want to eat live food. Go ahead, Amina. A clock. Good. And there are so many. You can look all around your house. You can go outside and think about things that are living. You can look in the classroom. So there are so many things that are non-living. That's the easy part because you have so many to pick from. Living. Now, the thing is they're all things, but I'm just breaking it down by living and non-living. So things. You said you already knew this, so this was just a review. So nouns are also things. We have living things like plants, animals, and insects, and we have non-living things like toys, a pillow, a TV, a couch, a table, a fan, a bed, a roof, a toilet, a pizza, and a clock. Okay? So what is a noun again?
Now is the name of a person or idea.
Awesome. So tomorrow we'll go into the common and proper of things because we do have common and proper nouns of things. Okay? 1 second. Okay. Yep. All right, go ahead and get out your reading. That's our last lesson of the day. Reading.
Is it story
For
tree?
class today.
Story tree. Story tree.
No. Can finish all your pages? Make sure your name are on all your pages.
What's that? Look. Please don't tell me you left the pen. No.
Let's see.
Wasn't in the book bag. You can put it home. Let me get a water bottle.
We got everything.
Sorry, what you said?
Then I put the nail file.
You don't have to, just the name is good.
Which pages?
All right. Yes. Okay, does anybody have the story tree?
Yes.
Some people do.
Does it look like
Okay,
this?
I'm gonna put the pages up.
I don't have a story tree.
Yeah.
I've got the story tree book already.
I know, I have to get books to y'all. All right, we're on 59 for those that do have it. I'm gonna put it on the screen for those that don't. Give me a second.
59.
No. Wait, someone doesn't have it.
Now it is.
Okay. Well, when we finish, I'm gonna go to maybe you can just go home a little early.
You said 59?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Okay. No? Oh, you are happy. Around. Okay,
Wow. All right, let's get started. Okay, we're on page 59. I'm putting it up on the screen. Give me a second. All right, so this story is called Just a Plain White Box.
White.
All right, just a plain white box. Go ahead.
Could you
Could
hear
you just
about?
read? Yeah, make sure to read loud. So
Did
they
you
can
hear
hear.
about Mike? Jan X. He broke his leg last week.
and he is still at home in bed. I wish we could get him a get well gift. Oh, I like that plan, said Jan, but I don't have a dime. Do you, Petey? No.
That's Pete, just Pete.
Okay. No, said Pete. But we could try to make a gift for him. Can you think of a gift we can make? Well, here's a box, said Jan. What can we make with it? A box, said Pete. A box, said Pete. Said Pete. What kind of gift can we make with that? It's just a plain white. It's just a plain white box.
Good. Okay. So at the beginning of our story, we learn about Mike. What happened to Mike? Unfortunately, he broke his leg. And so what did Jan and Pete want to do for him?
Make it
Get well.
Yes, make him a get well gift, right? So let's see. And so after that, they talked about what we could get him, but they don't have no money. So then what do they talk about? What do they find?
a plain white box.
A plain white box.
box.
And so Pete's like, what we're gonna do with the box, right? I'm sorry, Jan said, Pete, yes, he did. What can we do with the box? And so it's a plain white box. Let's see. All right, I'm about to put it up now. Sorry, that's what I was working on. All right, here we go. So we are right here. Oh, there's a line. All right. Anybody online would like to read? Starting with O.
Yes.
Go ahead, Harlem. Sorry.
And
Around
The-
60.
is at the bottom.
Like, look, you see on the screen? Look on the screen. I'm gonna show you. It says O right here. Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, there's a lot we can do with a box, said Jan. A box can be a plane or a jet or a bed or a pet or a crab or a den, cried Pete, or a nest or a hen, a home for a toad, or a van for the road, said Jan.
Mule.
Meal or a goat or a train or a boat, said Pete. That's it, a boat, said Jan. Let's make a sailboat and let the box be the sea. We can add waves and seaweed and fish.
Okay, good. So they're discussing what they could possibly do with the box, and they ended up deciding to make a what? A sailboat, right? And they're like, we're gonna put a sailboat in there, we're gonna make a sea and all of that. So that was what they came up with to make for Mike. Okay, 61.
And he goes to fly in the sky, cried Pete. And lots of fish to swim in the sea. And seals, crabs, fruits, and clams. I like that pet, said Jen. We can build seesaws together as well. We have a lot of down from the trip to the coast too. We can put a hole in the top and in one, and so Mike can look and said, and let's put the Bible verses on the fish for him to read.
Okay. Oh, you can stop there. All right, so they're making all the plan of what it will look like and all of that. And they were gonna put Bible verses on the fish. So that was nice that they thought of that. Okay, let's look at the next page. 62. You can go ahead and finish 62.
Okay. If they did it right away, Dan got glue, tape, clay, and paint set, and Pete got the red box of shells and lots of scrapes of this and that. And the water one.
Okay, good. So this is what it looked like when they put the scripture on the fish. So you see how they did that? That's really cool. Okay, let's look at 63. Go ahead, Josiah.
With that, the seascape was done and it was time to clean up. What will we do with the red box and the scraps that are left? Asked Jan. We used the shells. Let's give them to Mike. With the seascape, said Pete.
Seascape.
We can put glue, tape, and clay in the box with the scrapes and let him make a whole box. They took the get well gift and the red box to Mike's home. Mike took one look at his gift and gave Pete and Jen a big smile. This is great, he said. You must have made it. I like the squid and the ghouls in the shells. And it will be fun to fish for the Bible verses. But what is this red box of scraps for? You tell us, said Pete with a grin. Well, I can make a gift for Sis with it, said Mike, but what will it be?
Good. So they finally finish it and they make it very nice. They did the seascape, all of that. So Mike, does he like the gift?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He really enjoyed the gift that they gave to him and how they took time to make it. Okay, let's turn to 64.
Well, you can make a log for a frog or a bed for a bug. They can. Or a cave or a cub. Say Mike. Or I can plant seeds in it. Or make a home for a pet. Snail or how about a drum, a rabbit, or a sheep? I like this way to pass the time till I get well on Friday. You can help me make a gift for Sis.
Good. All right. So with the scraps that they had left, what they decided to make a gift for who? For Sis, right? And so they had all kind of things they could make with it. Okay, and then they were gonna do it on Friday. All right, so this is where we're stopping for reading today. So that was our story on just the plain white box. So yes, it was a plain white box, but look how they made all that cool stuff there, and Mike was happy. Okay, so that is it for today. If you have a minute, get out your spelling book. If you have your spelling book, get it out real quick. We'll go over our list.
Spelling book.
That's okay. I'll have the list up, guys. I'll put everything up. Yeah.
I can throw this away now.
Yeah. I didn't even say you could do that. All right, everybody has their spelling? All right, we're on list 4 this week on page 8.
When you get to the big numbers, it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah, so we only have 15 words this week. We'll get back to Greek and Latin on next week.
Yay! Number 3. Oh, we got vocabulary.
All right, let's go through our list. So you're going to say the word, spell it, and then say it again. All right, number 1,
Dish.
2,
S-H-O-P.
3, 4, 5, 6,